And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Alert! 50. I'm coming.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
I got you. Go. Mike's 50.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Going deep for Eifert. He's got a man. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll get 34 yards there. From the gun, here's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's letting this one go. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Steelers pick up the first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's go. 50. Number 53, Mike 50.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Right there in the middle. 52. 55's Mike, guys. 55.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, we're pretty quiet. Alert. Hey, wahoo!
Yo.
Middle.
Yo.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
I got him.
Mike, 55.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
Gotta do better.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground as Lamar Miller gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 24, Watson, and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
24. Hey, come on. Mike's 50. Now, what's wrong?
Hey, no, look up. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh?
I got you, boy. 50. Mike 50.
Out of the gun, Watson. Caught here by Conley. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And now this throw complete to Washington. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Roethlisberger now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
On 2nd and 1, Roethlisberger looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard
Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Switzer. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
26. 50, go. 50 and 24. And let's go.
From the 31, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Watson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Long day. Hey. Long day. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
All day, every day, any day. 51, Mike.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here we go.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Set. Today's 10. All right, T. Let's go. All right, T. Hey. 50. Hey, 24.
On 1st down, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun. Watson. It's complete. It's Miller. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
Watson now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Watch twins.
Again, it's Watson. Buying time to his left. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach that?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Roethlisberger. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Aaron Colvin there to make the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch 10, watch 10.
Hey, Charlie.
10. Hey, we got a tight left.
51 to Mike, boy. Whoa.
Let's go tight end. Let's go right here now.
Let's go. Black.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And it's brought in by Washington. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Patrick. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a gain of 20 in a 1st down. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll get it up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Boswell good with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. He's got Fuller. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the floor. Undercut. Check. Whip. Watch the whip.
Check 13. Check 13.
Motion.
A first down carry now for Miller. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
At the 38-yard line.
We're set. 19. Mike 50. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
From the 38, Watson. And a little floater there is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Mark 50.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Let's go, Mike 50. Hey, watch this.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And Eifert has it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll give Miller another crack. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here's Miller. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Roethlisberger. got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Mike, you don't know no better.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Come on here, come get some. He don't want it. Five. Middle.
Mike 51. Army.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Exit. Here we go. Spacing.
51, Mike 51.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Ben to throw again. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30, the 20, 10, and he will have a touchdown.
Touchdown, baby, let's go.
Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Hey, Tank.
Roethlisberger will throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey.
53.
Hey. High 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
On third down, Roethlisberger gets it off to Freeman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Open man is Switzer, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Check the backer.
Nicholas, 66.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. 77. Solid, 5 down.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed?
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Get that ball.
Hey, Delta.
58, come on.
from the shotgun. It's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Strip the ball.
Here's Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal.
51's a Mike, boy, 51. Night, sweetheart.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right, and that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this Texans defense stands tall. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Throwing now. Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Off of play action, it's Watson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Ryan Shazier able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for Houston, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they fall to defeat.